Hi, this is Ty Howard, CEO and Editor-in-Chief of the online magazine Motivation, where you get everything motivation. This week's weekly motivation booster is, let motivation be your fuel to endless awesomeness. What's endless awesomeness? Endless awesomeness is the person who has a project or goal ready to go, ready to start once they accomplish the current one that they're working on. Endless awesomeness is that person who stays up late until the night and works tirelessly to finish and complete a task or something that they are passionate and hungry to want to get done. Endless awesomeness is that single mother who's raising positive and healthy children and at the same time working to accomplish and obtain her college degree. Endless awesomeness is the couple who is raising positive children together and at the same time they're modeling positive and healthy relationships for their children to learn from and model when they become young adults and adults too. Endless awesomeness is that adult child who goes back home to take care of an ailing parent or ailing grandparents because they want to show the same love and care that their parent and grandparent gave to them. Endless awesomeness is the person who's willing to do the things that others don't so that they can achieve and live the life that others won't. That's endless awesomeness. And what does that take? That takes focus, stick-to-itness, commitment, hard work, love, care, and passion. It takes motivation. Let motivation be your fuel to endless awesomeness. Elvis Presley says this, do something worth remembering. When was the last time you did something worth remembering? Steve Jobs says this, put a dent in the universe. When was the last time you put a positive dent in the universe? When I think about someone who was motivated to fuel endless awesomeness, I think about the pop king, the pop legend, Michael Jackson. When Michael took the stage, his motivation fueled his endless awesomeness. He inspired an audience. He put an audience in awe, and you could tell that he was a person who took the time to develop, practice, and master his talent and his skill. And he did it tirelessly. I watched documentaries that talked about how he was so committed to the preparation of his concerts, to the making of his videos, that he would not allow himself to sleep. When was the last time you cut on that switch to allow yourself to motivate yourself to fuel your endless awesomeness? And for those of you who are struggling, or you need to turn up your motivation notch a little bit more so that your awesomeness becomes endless awesomeness, here are 4 things that I want you and encourage you to do. The first thing I want you to do is to identify and begin developing a talent, a skill, something that will make you hungry and passionate and make you committed to not wanting to quit or give up because you're bringing that to the world. And it doesn't matter what age you are, you still are able to develop something within you that will make it worth remembering in a positive way. And then secondly, I want you to unlock your inner awesomeness. We all have an inner awesomeness. You just have to build the courage, the belief, and have that determination that will shatter your fear to let it go. Don't worry about the naysayers. Don't worry about the people who try to remind you of who you used to be and where you come from. Don't worry about any of that. Develop your talent. Unlock your inner awesomeness. And then third, I want you to find yourself a mentor, not a yes man or woman, someone who will be honest, someone who's good at giving advice, and someone who has modeled those things that you want to showcase in a positive way when you begin showcasing your endless awesomeness. Find a mentor. Find someone who will force you to stretch, who will force you to grow, and who will force you to stay focused and committed to that in which you say you truly want. And then fourth, lastly, I want you to inspire awe through giving. I'll say that again. I want you to inspire awe through giving. After you've worked and you've brought yourself and your motivation to a point to where it's fueling your endless awesomeness, I want you to give. To give every way that you can. Give back to young people. Give back to your parents. Give back to your grandparents, or give back to those that you know who care about you. But most importantly, I want you to give to those who aren't in a position to give to anyone else. Help people who are struggling to make it and help themselves. Because through that giving, you will inspire awe. You will make someone else believe in themselves. You will make someone else rise above their fears and their doubts and begin believing again to motivate themselves to begin to fuel their own endless awesomeness. And that's what the world should be about. Caring and loving people, helping caring and loving people, because you're motivated and because you're driven to fuel your endless awesomeness. I challenge you. I charge you. Let motivation fuel your endless awesomeness. Thank you for stopping by motivationmagazine.com. Stay green and growing. See you next week.